real fast. My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC with our new Imperial Gunmetal Crystal Age technology screens and our new company coming out under the FLE BT technology. Right here, this is our Alpha CINEMAX. We have one painted behind you on a old piece of wood that I found laying against the garage. And this is actually a cardboard box coated with the technology. This stuff is designed, this is not the Spartan. Spartan's a different form of technology. Spartans are not something we sell. A Spartan is used basically to prove our technology's capability, and also too it works as an enforcer to deal with individuals at the end of the day that want to challenge us in the day and make mockery of what we do. So this is actually coated onto a simple box. That's basically about it, and that's the image we're getting off our Chrissy LW401 projector. So anything we coat this stuff to, when this becomes available, it's going to look absolutely incredible. One coat application, there's no priming, none of that stuff. Unless you're painting fabric at the end of the day. If you're painting fabric, then yeah, you're going to want to have to go in and prime that, or any child-proof walls that has that kind of protective coating. But other than that, no, it runs absolutely perfect. So this is our cardboard box projection screen. Let me start this.
Colors can convey meaning and symbolism. Red, with its fiery intensity, represents passion and strength.
Now the back screen is made out of wood, and the one in the front is actually just basic cardboard.
Blue, on the other hand, exudes calmness and tranquility. It evokes feelings of serenity and peace. But colors are not just limited to what we see in nature. They also permeate every aspect of our lives. Think about how certain colors can influence our moods and emotions. A splash of yellow can brighten even the gloomiest of days, infusing us with optimism and joy. Meanwhile, the deep richness of purple can instill a sense of regality and sophistication. In art and design, colors play a crucial role in conveying messages and eliciting.
This is the screen soaking wet. Just painted this in a few minutes ago.
Colors to express their innermost thoughts and feelings, creating visual.
This is the Alpha CINEMAX.
On a profound level.
Titan will be along. Sorry, Spartan will be along shortly. This is cardboard in the front, old wood in the back. As you can see, you receive 100% contrast when it comes to our technology, which our screens can produce an infinity contrast level, and our white levels on our technology are absolutely insane. So a 720p projector that cost me $270, and in a cardboard box. Behind it, an old piece of wood.
Similarly, designers utilize colors to evoke specific reactions from consumers, whether it be through advertising or product packaging. Beyond their aesthetic appeal, colors also hold cultural significance. Different cultures attribute various meanings to specific colors based on their traditions and beliefs. For example, in many Eastern cultures, red symbolizes good fortune and happiness, while in Western cultures, it is often associated with passion and love. Moreover, colors have the power to unite people from diverse backgrounds. They serve as a common language that transcends barriers of language and culture. When we come together to celebrate events such as Holi or Carnival, we revel in a kaleidoscope of colors that unite us in joyous celebration. nature, colors abound in all their splendor. From the lush greenery of forests to the vibrant blooms of flowers, nature presents an endless array of hues that captivate our senses. Changing seasons bring forth a symphony of colors, from the golden hues of autumn leaves to the delicate pastels of spring blossoms.
Now, the technology we have here under the Alpha CINEMAX has the ability to do work with ultra short throws. They have the ability to be able to, of course, long throw venue projectors, pico projectors. Minimum requirement is 1,000 lumens. They can also produce in fully lit environments with no problem whatsoever, and they can take on a great deal of light even outside. Also, too, the technology is a one-coat application, easy to paint and coat on anything you want.
Colorful textiles and wares create a feast for the
It's also for those who use projector mapping applications, also fantastic with projector mapping applications. And again, no washout, no color fade, none of that nonsense.
As we navigate through life's journey, colors serve as constant companions that enrich our experiences. They provide us with
As you can see, no smoky gray effects, because you don't want that when you're producing a 100% black screen. See how beautiful the colors pop? It's a 720p projector we're running right now.
Our imaginations.
No 4K, no 1080p required. Screen is supposed to look realistic. It's not supposed to look washed out.
In conclusion, let us celebrate the kaleidoscope of colors that grace our world. Let us embrace their vibrancy and diversity as a testament to the richness of human existence. Let us recognize the profound impact that colors have on our lives, inspiring us, uniting us, and infusing our world with boundless beauty.
That's why I said the new FLE technology is way beyond what we're used to having when it comes to our technology. You see absolute beauty. 270 bucks, 720p 2011 model projector with a 3000:1 contrast.
Let us continue to cherish the myriad hues that surround us, for they are a reflection of our shared humanity. Let us revel in the magic of colors and allow them to ignite our passions and fuel our creativity. Together, let us declare that we will always honor the power of colors in shaping our world into a more vibrant and beautiful place. Thank you.
Now keep in mind, this is a limited edition product. We make 50 of each one of these units per month. We have these in 20 ounces, 32s, and 1 gallons. We already set the date back because now we're making room for the Spartan to take its place. Spartan's going to come and do what it's designed to do. Because what we designed it to do is basically conquer all screens, and once it's done, then we'll usher in the new technology. Spartan's going to pave the way. That way we have no one that will come against our products, no one will challenge our products, because the Spartan did the job for us. That's the whole purpose of the Spartan. Cardboard box, old cardboard box sitting around. Paint it over one side, we paint the other side over. We'll do some projector mapping off it, not today, but tomorrow. Screen sitting behind it's a dirty piece of wood. It's been sitting out along the side of the garage for about a couple months. When we design our screens, we're not buying any fixed frame screens or none of that. We're buying just everyday trash, and we're converting it into amazing technology. Using projectors that no one will want at the end of the day. To show you how advanced our products are. That shows the customer at the end of the day that he or she doesn't have to spend the money for an expensive screen. You just go to a sheet of cardboard. Now already on our site, our Facebook site, people are chiming in about getting that Spartan technology. I've got people requesting about projector capabilities. Here's the thing. With any of the technology you develop, remember Spartan's not available, but with any technology we develop, there are projectors we do not support and will not support at all, period. This is why I claim you knock off projectors at the end of the day, that if we launch a technology that's designed to show that we are number one, no one's going to buy your stuff. You know why? Because everybody's going to go through our technology, and if we don't support you, then guess what? It doesn't work. So we don't support knockoff projectors of any kind.
And it's like,
that's why I said the Spartan serves so many different applications. If you just watch one screen take out an entire product line of projection screens, then who do they go to? They go to the best. And if we don't support your projector, then that means they won't buy your projector. Already we got people contact about the Spartan technology asking us what projectors do we support. Now if you're wondering what projectors we support, we have a list of projectors we only support the name brand projectors only. If you have IWA, if you have Valva projector, if you have WeMax, we do not support those projectors. GM Go, we don't support those projectors. Now, when people don't understand the shift of technology, look at the OLED. Now everything has OLED technology embedded in it. People don't want regular black screens, they want OLED. That's how it works. You got people right now with $4,000, $5,000 projection screens, $3,000, $4,000 projectors, and they can't even do this on a cardboard box and a 720p projector that was discontinued in 2011. They can't pull this off. Now, as you've seen from my customer, was able to produce his screen outside on our advanced ambient light rejection, black technology, when other people, their customers, are stuck in the dark. Can't produce. You get what you pay for. That's why our customers are excited about the next generation of technology we will be developing. Because they can build their screens out of a cardboard box if they want to. And their projectors won't cost them anything at all because you don't spend the money. Imagine all that from a cardboard box. Company who manufactured this cardboard box to something I purchased at the end of the day would never thought in a million years we could turn this simple box into a high performance projection screen that can take out a $5,000 screen. Now I say to customers, don't overthink it. When it comes down to buying your projector, don't overthink it. You don't have to. You don't need 4K, you don't need 1080p, we're using basic 720p. Don't have to be stuck in dark environments, none of that nonsense at the end of the day. You don't have to worry about buying projectors with outstanding insane amount of contrast that you will never utilize ever. You don't have to worry about your white level balance or basically color capabilities. You will never have that issue. Having a TV on a box. I think next project, when we get the art studio, I'm gonna build me a box TV with the little antennas on the back of it. That's what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna do rear technology with that because I can put the projector inside and produce it out. Now this new technology was supposed to have launched on January the 5th, but we decided to push our date back. We want to make room for the Spartan to do his job. And then we can basically get the rest of the paperwork that we need to get done on their products to make sure everything's locked and secure. And then once the Spartan is finished, then we'll start the process of start testing and displaying our products. This is just to show you what you're going to be up against. If this product is this amazing, imagine what the Spartan will do to you. Now, under our technology, this is not considered to be one of our high-grade screen paints. Well, actually not high grades at all. It's under rating medium. That's what it is. Still extremely advanced. Watch my cardboard box projection screen.
I can't start my day without my Old Spice swagger. It's all about preparation and staying fresh.
You know how cheap it is to build a screen out of cardboard? Extremely cheap. This is the same technology that we put against Screen Innovation when we did the demonstration. And as you can see, if you saw the demonstration, our technology has an infinity contrast level, produces a level so bright and so beautiful. Outstanding color that not even diamond technology itself can turn that screen dark. This is the same demonstration who displayed its black on black demonstrations versus fabric, silk, paint, you name it. We threw it against the screen. Literally, this screen, because it even hasn't been tested yet, just from the show-off demonstrations, has more demonstrations in some of these products that claim to be existing, but they're not. Gotta make sure you get what you pay for, people. You don't want to get ripped off. Now, you know why my screen is so lighter? Because I'm under garage lighting. My lighting in here is very bright. Not bright enough, which can't wait to get to the art studio. We're going to have to add extra light in there. We got huge lights in there, not enough. Got to brighten it. But yeah, my screens are always in direct contact with lighting. I wish I should have got another one of these projectors at 720p. These are good machines. 20 ounces will paint a screen size of 100 inches, 32s at 150, and the gallons at 250 inches. You can roll it on or spray it on when it becomes available. It's up to you. And again, as you can see from a cardboard box, $270 outdated 720p projector. I've seen the other demonstration on the other projector. Yeah, that projector was just previously launched. This one is a 2011 model. Much, much older. And we're not running it through HDMI. We're using VGA adapters in the back of this because we can't run sound if we run it through HDMI. So my cost for my setup, if I decide to do a cardboard screen, you can get a 4x8 piece of cardboard, roughly somewhere around like something $20 off Amazon. They ship it over to you. Projector's $270.
What makes a
And the screen paint, when we launch it at, I think, what is the 100-inch surface? I think it's $240. That's basically about it. And that's the image you're going to get. When you got people spent $3,100 for an ultra short throw projector, and they can't even produce in a fully lit environment, they won't read any contrast, and the color is thrown completely off. And they match house paint. That's never good. You're not saving any money when you spend a lot of money for a projector to fix the problem. That's the problem. You got to spend money to try to fix the problem, and you're not going to fix the problem. It won't work. 2 million to 1, 5 million to 1, 10 million to 1, they can't read on gray screens. They won't pick up. See the white level in the technology?
That's amazing.
So I'm going to pause this just for a minute here. There we go. Come over here so you can look at the model of my projector right here. See this old beat up dirty machine? This is my projector right here. See that right there? Here's my model number. That's a Chrissy LW401. And then I want you to look at the back of my hookup here. So my projector isn't even running HDMI right now. My projector is running off VGA. There's a little adapter here that allows me to run my Fire Stick through an HDMI port. So that's what we're running right now with the back of my projector. That's how old it is. It has BMC cables on the back. When you have BMCs on the back of your projector, that means your projector is very old. The projector I saw in the demonstration, when they said it was 720p, it didn't have any BMCs on the back of it, which means your projector is fairly new. When you see BMCs in the back of a projector, yeah, that's an old projector. Very old projector. We don't even have the DVIs in the back. Usually you'll get the BMCs and the DVIs and VGA. This one over here doesn't even have the DVI. DVI would be a much newer model to the VGA. We have VGA and we have BMC. So this is much, much older model. That's when I have people trying to do 720p displays on their stuff and say, hey, we use 720ps. I can look at the back of your projector. If your back of your projector shows a DVI on the back of it, it's a little bit newer than ours. If you're not displaying any BMC connectors, you're definitely a little newer than ours. If your 720p has VGA and HDMI on the back of it, yeah, it's definitely newer. If you don't have those BMCs, that means your projector is a much newer model. You know how old your projector has to be to have a BMC on the back of it? Set. Moving in China shop. Now I don't know when we're going to have, I marked it down for the 20th of January. But honestly, we don't know. Not until the rest of the paperwork comes in. They keep delaying our paperwork. We just have to keep, pushing back the product. Because again, we need for it to have all our paperwork and everything intact before we actually launch this thing. I don't want anybody touching it, going near it, any companies. I don't want to go through that nonsense. We have to make sure it's protected. Now the technology that we have that's being challenged in court with individuals who brought up make false accusations of these products, you will see the outcome of the court case and what happens to the individuals who basically try to slander the Black Series edition under the dedicated Black CINEMAX. They'll be going to court for that, but you'll find out what the outcome is at. They can't speak on it, but we can. We'll keep you up to date on what goes on in that. I'm going to be making me a projection screen strictly for cartoons only, because I like to watch my cartoons. And I'm making it all out of cereal boxes. The entire screen out of cereal boxes. I'm going to get a nice little platform background and glue my boxes one by one. And I want to make the entire thing out of boxes, cereal boxes. Kind of cereal I like to eat. Put a nice little tape line around it. And then when I paint the middle and pour it off, I have a little design of all the cereals I like to eat for my border. Look at the white levels. Contrast levels, you have to be the transition, which means that the transition to contrast and back to white levels and color all at the same time. Now, when we'll be on site, going from area to area to area, a couple screens will be showing up in these areas. We will have a dedicated Black CINEMAX. It will be in these environments that we'll be walking into. We like to show off that technology has the ability to pull up in any environment that we choose. And you'll notice that we won't have to turn on any of the lights in the environments, change anything, none of that nonsense. We can run everything as is, as we're in the environment, as we always have done. Nice compressor for a cardboard box. Now I'm going to need some cardboard boxes. Now the piece of wood I use for the back, for the screen we have over there, that's a very heavy piece of wood. Do you know how easy things would be with a cardboard box? You know how light cardboard is? Yeah, very light. So I'm gonna go pick up some of that heavy duty cardboard. It's 4 feet by 8 feet, and coat myself in a cardboard projection screen. I get 5 sheets for around, I think, $100 something. So yeah, that's fantastic. That's 5 100-inch screens. Not the equivalent of a 500-inch screen, not even close, but 25 100-inch screens. So as you can see, Chrissy, LW, I'm sorry, LW41, running off VGA in the back. So that means if you want to buy a projector, you don't have to buy 1080p projector, you have to buy 4K. Don't even have to worry about if your projector has an HDMI port. You don't need it at the end of the day. Just go get a VGA to HDMI adapter and that's it. You know how cheap your projector becomes after that? Talking about under $100. Drop our projector in eco mode. Doesn't change anything. Remember, it's got FLE attached to it. So now we're running in eco mode. So let's just swing buttons up. Yes. That's out eco mode. This is with eco mode. The screen shuts down. It doesn't show much at all. Set the frame in it. There we go. Can you do me a favor? Hey, yeah, you, buddy, yeah, do me a favor. Leave that alone, please. Thank you. So now we're in eco mode right now. Now somebody once made a statement, we know who said that we need 4,000 and 5,000 lumens. You haven't seen my collection of the Sony VPL CS4 projectors, have you? I got over, I say roughly about 50, 60 of those demonstrations done on that particular projector. Inside and outside with no problem. And my new projectors I have coming in, one's 500 lumens and the other one's 800. Which I have demonstrations on 800, demonstrations on 600, demonstrations on 200, and demonstrations on 50, even outside. I advise people to strongly crack a book when it comes to my technology. You do not want to get embarrassed. Let's go with, let me see.
Countdown is on. Bring in the new year with new styles. Ashley's New Year sale starts December 26th.
Can't wait for the new year. We got so much stuff planned for the new year. So many things are going to happen in the new year. Can't wait. 2024, it's going to be a real interesting month. Well, I'm sorry, interesting year, my bad. A lot of things going to happen in 2024. So, we're going to work on different type of containers. Containers will have a locking system, which means you can't just pop these things open. They'll be sealed right there from the door. This is fantastic because it cuts down some nonsense, but on top of that, it protects our product. And make sure it stays in its place. So, cover box, dirty piece of wood. 720p projector. No HDMIs. No 2 million to 1 contrast. Easy. Hey, buddy. Last time I tell you about that area again. Thank you. Move. Doing too much. And again, if you saw me do the demonstration of painting the blocks on and painting the projection screens, wood behind it, yeah, no multi-code application, and oh no, we just painted one time. We are finished and done. That's it. I do not have time to spend all day long painting the screen, and I really don't. So we get this all the time. People say, well, if I paint it on this surface, is it going to look different? If I paint it on that surface, really doesn't make a difference. The coating we design here, basically, you can apply it to anything. You don't have to worry about it looking like, oh, this, that, the other. The only surface we do advise you to prime is going to be any childproof walls. They're going to have the protective coating, or if you're using fabric. Due to the fact that fabric can soak in more, soak in less, you don't want to end up with a blotchy screen. And the reason why I don't plan to buy any fixed frame screens is this. Yes, we can do motorized. We do motorized just because it's showing they can roll up and down without cracking or peeling. But the screens we're going to be using for our setups are going to be screens that we're just going to be buying just everyday stuff that you can just find at a Walmart or any place else in the day, because again, we can convert anything you want. Big sheets, anything you want. You don't have to worry about the product being too thin, having problems gravitating to a surface and all that other nonsense, because it won't pick up. You don't have to worry about none of that crap. I gotta get me a metal box there. I think the next screen I'm gonna build a screen with a collage of all different kinds of materials to make one screen. Pretty crazy, isn't it? Charger's always dying on my phone, always recording. There we go. Now, explaining to people who don't understand how our technology works, you're stuck in tradition. That's where you're stuck at. You require a gain. We don't. We engineer our own gain at the end of the day. This is why we did the advanced ambient light projection. We did demonstrations on that screen that they can't even compete with. We had them coated the ceilings. We had them coated the floors. We had them on site. We had them walking around an entire office building with a $178 ultra short throw projector and a $300 long throw with no problem whatsoever. What kind of gain is required to get this screen to generate off a ceiling with the lights on? They're much higher than freaking 0.9 at the end of the day. So we've had those screens up there and they didn't do well. Watching this joker right here getting himself in trouble. Hey, what did I tell you? Get away from there. Stop getting in trouble. So that's why we don't have a 0.9 and all that, because we don't fit in that category. What gain would you give an FLE technology that can take in 100,000 lux of light? What kind of gain would you give it? There you go. That's why. That's why. When you got motorized projection screens outside at 12 o'clock in the afternoon pulling images up, we don't fit in the category of the 0.1 and none of that. No, we don't fit in any of that category at all, period. So when you complete some of our challenges that we've given, and we put these challenges out on our ambient light projection technology, and you happen to complete some of these, then there you go. But until then, you haven't completed any of these challenges, so don't put me in the same category as a 0.1 or 0.9 because we don't fit in that category. I've actually gone against screens of high gain of that caliber and have beaten these screens. That's these individuals. You have to be in that, not us. Knowing where to put your projector out on the floor or ceiling because you're worried about the viewing angle of the screen going dark, we don't fit in that category. So we're in our own world. So when you tell me at the end of the day that I don't know what I'm talking about, I have been here before you have ever existed on YouTube. You're talking to an expert at the end of the day. I've been here longer, much longer. And for the demonstrations that I put out on an everyday daily, I have more experience. You're going to try to talk to someone at the end of the day that has more experience. That's like a new mechanic trying to tell an old mechanic who's been working on cars long before he was ever born on how to basically work a car. I was here before you even existed. We all know that whole thing at the end of the day. Your seniority, people always trying to challenge your seniority, thinking they know more than you. And you have to put them in their place. I was here when this company started. The noobs. That's why your products don't work. You don't do things the old-fashioned way. You cut corners. But instead of going back and forth with this is what the Spartan's designed to do. It cuts down on a lot of nonsense. We don't have to worry about going back and forth. All I have to do, if I'm in a forum site and I'm having a dispute with somebody over a screen, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to bother with this. I'll send a Spartan after you. That's it. When you back down on that screen, then automatically from the door, we know what you're talking trash, or you can basically back it up. That's all. Cuts down a lot of nonsense. Now I'm sitting here thinking back on what I want to paint next. That's what I'm thinking. Monday morning, I get a chance to do a walkthrough through the studio. Just to see how much lighting we're going to need in there. It's pretty well lit. A lot of light in there. A lot of light. But it depends on how high the ceilings are. If the ceilings are really high, it's going to be an issue for us because, again, we need that light down here where the screens are at. I'm not doing any demonstration with the lights all the way up there. What's the point of that? It's not going to work. So we're going to have to bring our own lighting system in. Something super, super bright. Because that's not going to work. Right, one place I looked at, them lights were like 21 feet in the air. Like, oh man, that's not going to work. We're going to have to bring the lights down to our level.
Breeze.
Not breeze.
I don't know about y'all, but when it comes to working from home, I gotta have every part of my house clean. That means tidying up, then spraying my Febreze air mist to leave every room smelling fresh and clean. With that done, it's time to get to work.
Every Triscuit is a simply delicious snacking opportunity.
Yeah, I'm gonna do me a cardboard screen. I'm gonna look at, when you got the chance, I'm gonna go look at one. I think I saw something on Amazon for like $100 something for a 4x8 cardboard surface. Much cheaper to do. And on top of that, super freaking lightweight. Yep, somebody was on the freaking tracks. Usually when you hear that horn blast for that long, yep. I guarantee they're racing the train right now. If you hear it stop, that means somebody got hit. But yeah, they blast that horn that long, somebody's racing the train. Why? Well, you gotta be home. Never mind, forget it. People are just crazy. You lost your mind. There's no way where I'm gonna race a train. Let me see. Heavy duty cardboard sheets. Thick, heavy-duty cardboard sheets. 48 by 60, right? 48. By 96. 48 by 96. Flags on the cardboard. Flags on the cardboard instead.
How you feel tomorrow starts today with proactive steps to be
I'm
well.
gonna charge you for these things. I mean, cardboard's cheap, but still.
How hard is to get the 48 by 96? Jeepers, like really? Man. Oh, it's got on.
Like 9 feet by 12 feet? Wait a minute, let me see something from there. Ah, no, because you still have to cut that. It was 7 feet by 7 feet by 12 is 150 inches. Hold on, here we go. Just gonna do a surface that big. Let's see. Ah, it's right here. So why don't we have this surface? This is the surface I need. So hard. I think this with these are here to sort out of these. 48, we need 48 by 96. 48 by 48, no, I'm big enough. By 7, 200 back. That's not bad. It's a good price. That's a very good price. Commercial. Let's do, let me see. I'm here hunting something down, trying to figure out exactly where I'm getting this from. Company I gotta go to buy this from. I would say, we just got a commercial that fast? We just went into this. Alright, let me see. So, let me see. Everybody. Ain't that bad. $229, but I get 5 of them in there, so that's good. I'm getting all cardboard, heavy cardboard. So this cardboard's probably around, the cardboard in there is probably about that thin. This cardboard's like that. And I'm definitely doing that. I'm definitely doing a cardboard screen. I get 5 of them for 200. Yeah, for 230 bucks. Oh heck yeah! Definitely gonna get that. Definitely gonna get that. All 5 sheets together, 12 pounds. That's heavy cardboard. Really good cardboard. So we're gonna get a cardboard screen. Takes usually 7 to 8 days. Okay. So that's not a bad price. I'm gonna save that over here on my phone so I can basically get ready to go in and order that. So I'm just waiting for our paperwork to come back. That's pretty much, I filed all my stuff. I'm just waiting for paperwork to come back. And we have to push the screens back. So we have the Black Series technology. That'll be showing up in a lot of the showcases. We're gonna have actually a few screens showing up in a lot of places. We're gonna have, by then, by summertime, majority of the screens are dropping in the summer. But we need to get that paperwork done first. That's very important. Get our stuff back. Yeah, when you challenge every projection screen, you're gonna make sure your paperwork is done. All right, people, that's basically about it for me. I gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.